wanted to ask you a few questions about the coronavirus pandemic which hit Ghana. When will we go back to school? And when we go back to school, how are we going to apply the precautionary measures put in place by the doctors? For example, the social distancing. How is it going to be like? Will we go to school in batches? Thank you.
Please, I have a question. If the BC candidates are not able to write their exams on 15th of August, please what will you do about it?
Good evening, Honorable Minister of Education. So now that school is out, and if we go back to school, would we continue from where we left off from the previous term or start with the next term?
My name is Newton from Osetutu SHS, a teacher. My question is very simple. I want to find out. The ministry has designed a form of an online program for our students. I want to find out what form of assessment that we are using to assess our students. They have been learning mathematics, English, and all other subjects on TV and all that. Who is monitoring the assessment? Who is evaluating the assessment? What form of plan that we have put in place so that at the end of this pandemic, we'll be able to use that form of assessment to be able to plan what they have learned and where to start from.
My name is Prosper from St. Joseph College of Education, and I want to ask the Deputy Minister of Education about our allowances. Are they going to pay the allowances whilst the e-learning is concerned? Because the bundle we are using, we can't afford it.
My name is Jaba Prosper from Cheribon in the Nadoli Kelu district in the Upper West region. My question is, now that students are expected to use the mobile phones and the internet whilst they stay at home, I want to find out whether GES and the Ghana government have agreed on allowing the students to use mobile phones after the COVID-19 in their schools.
Professor Adu Twum will go into the questions. When will we go back to school, and when we do, are we going to observe social distances? Will we go to school in batches?
The professors are on the other line. You call me professor. I'm not professor.
Well, Dr. Adu Twum, so how are we going to do it? When we go back, social distancing?
I heard so many questions, and especially the ones coming from the youth. I think most of them are youth, and we have a teacher. Mm-hmm. Very eloquent, thought-provoking, and the future of the country will be in good hands when you look at how these children were articulating their concerns. I think I will situate the questions within the context of what happens post-COVID-19. As the president said, he will give further directives as to where we are going to go. And in this era, every president, including ours, is leading with science and data. Looking at what is going on, the data in front of him, with the expert advice, then he's able to know this is when. So my nephews and nieces want to go back to school because we are bored at home. Mm-hmm. The last thing the president will do is to send you back to school if he has not determined that it's safe for you to be there. By the time when he's determined, he has made a determination that the schools can accommodate you, and we have what it takes to accommodate you and make sure you are safe, an announcement will be made. The president will give us the green light for you to go to school. All that I'll say at this point is that wash your hands. If you're going out, if you have to go out, wear your mask like I'm doing here, young men and women, and then do not be afraid that anything bad will happen to you. I know some of you are going through psychological turmoil. Many times as African parents, we don't engage you in conversation as to how are you feeling, what is going on in your mind, what are your fears. And I want to quickly use this medium to assure you that you are safe. Your parents are doing everything to protect you. The president of the land is taking decisions that will protect you. Mm-hmm. So at the right time, you hear from us. We all will be happy to see you in school. I miss visiting schools. So don't worry, the right time will come and you go. And when you are going, I think life after COVID-19 is going to be very different. Everywhere we find ourselves, things have changed. Mm-hmm. I can't imagine anybody walking into a school without Veronica bucket or some kind of washing system just as a matter of precaution. I think life in the world and in this country is going to be different in terms of hygiene and what everybody ought to do. So young men and women, I just want to assure you that Ghana Education Service will put the right mechanisms in place post COVID-19 so that you'll be safe.
Okay.